Pisces, week commencing 11th of October 2021. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you this doesn't work. Now, they're giving me, Astro DJ's giving me the word tragedy. So I know that is a song, but they're telling me it's not the Bee Gees version. And they're mentioning Steps. Now I know Steps was a group that my daughter used to listen to when she was really young. So maybe they did a cover of it. I don't know. I will check it out. I'll see and find what I can find about it. So Steps and tragedy. Give you 2 words. Maybe you're taking some steps towards something that's going to cause tragedy, or you need to step away from tragedy. I don't know what it is. We shall see. Pisces, 11th of October 2021. Message of Spirit, please. It's around, I would say, Thursday. Just after midweek. It could be like late Wednesday, Thursday. Tragedy. It's that one. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yeah. So you're refusing to accept something, Pisces. You get bored. Absolutely bored out your tiny mind. But it's your own fault because you won't accept something. There is a Cancer mentioned. Somebody is a bird in a gilded cage. You have all the trappings of wealth, but you're still not happy. 5 years. Feeling a lack. Feeling lonely in a room full of people. Feeling half erased. 2 5s, which means a change is coming. But you're going to have to stand up for yourself. There's a lot of competition. You need some equal reciprocity. Somewhere where somebody gives as much as you do, so that you can receive as well as give. Aries energy could be a father figure, a government official, a boss, somebody who's stubborn again, somebody who isn't looking after themselves, isn't presenting themselves well, is refusing a new beginning. There could be injuries to the head and face. The number 4 and 31, massively important in a negative way. It's somebody who thinks they dominate you, somebody who thinks they control you. They'll be sadly mistaken if they do. It's just lack of self-esteem, lack of self-worth. There's a lot of spite because my right ear's on fire. There's no love in this situation. Love has left the building, and you are not putting your boundaries in place. You're sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people who aren't worth it, and you may be playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want. That will backfire. If somebody's doing that to you, you have to start saying no, because you said yes for far too long. In the beginning it was to small things, now it's to everything, and you've got to learn to say no. The first time you say no will be the hardest. It'll get easier after that. There is a celebration or a reunion coming up, 3 months, but you are getting in your own way, and there are 2 people born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February involved here. You need somewhere where you are an equal, and you're not equal in this situation. Celebration, maybe somebody's birthday coming up, I don't know. We've had the 4th, so it might be the 4th of November, 4th or the 31st of October even. There is a reunion, maybe a night out with the girls, somewhere you might get invited to go. I suggest you go. Somebody has turned their back on you or you on them. Because you're sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. So that 4 and the 31 is massively important, and it's negative energy. Yep, and now we've got the mother and the father energy, both turning their back on a situation, arguing, stubborn. Nothing can grow in barren lands. It's not going to get any better. You're not growing as a person, as a soul where you are. You're just existing. Again, the 5 of Pentacles on the 5 of Pentacles, believe me, that is dire. That is feeling like a bird in a gilded cage, feeling erased, feeling ignored, feeling lonely in a room full of people. Massive changes with 3 5s. It needs to change. This is terrible. A decision has been made, possibly without any discussion with you. Something has to change. Scorpio energy, a transformation. Something has to end so that something new can begin. But you've got to be put under this pressure, because if butterflies don't break the way out of the cocoon, then the blood doesn't go to the wings and they never fly. That's why you should never help a butterfly out. This celebration, this reunion, isn't taking place because something has to end first. Somebody doesn't want to profit from someone else's misery. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. There is unhappiness and perhaps a third party involved in this situation. There's a negative energy of a Leo, somebody who is all about the finances, doesn't give a toss about anything else, demanding and expecting. Somebody needs to defend themselves in this situation. It's terrible. There is a very over-emotional female, possibly a water sign, who is depressed, drained, unhappy, possibly turning to drink. Gentlemen, start your engines. Expect the unexpected. You need to be ready for anything. There may be communication needed, and it's got to be passionate communication. Those born 1966, plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. Nothing can grow in barren lands. Arguments with women, the important women in your life, mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. There's no growth. Nothing can grow here. It's done. It's all about the finances and the material life. Yeah, there could be a marriage here, like I said, father and mother. It's about how you were taught to believe, religion, institutions, governments, tradition, marriage, friendship. Taurus energy. Those born on the 5th or the 23rd, living or past. If your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It's about speaking your truth, especially about material matters, and moving on. Travel, perhaps, from stormy waters to calmer ones, 6 weeks. You have to stand up for yourself. The truth needs to be told. There may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child, or someone younger that brings you information. The name Jenny could be important, but the truth has to come out. You have to cut through the bullshit and get to the point. Yeah, tradition is standing in the way. You need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and be totally independent of others. It will become very, very apparent and clear which path you should take. because you've been torn between two jobs, two people, two situations, two homes, whatever. It's time to accept that this isn't working. Something or someone new has entered your life. Medical matters will be healed. There could be communications with siblings. Issues with the hands, arms, shoulders will be healed. It is positive thinking. Manifesting your own reality, making your own miracles. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Somebody is only thinking about the finances. They're not listening to the gut. They're not listening to spirit. And if they carry on that way, they will stumble and fall. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There could be somebody that works in the health field, doctors, nurses, hospital doors, intestines, abdomen. It's healing needs to take place there, but you're on the wrong path to do it. And nobody's putting any effort in to help you. The little wren is there again, so a little bird is telling you something, but it's leading you in the wrong direction. 9th or the 27th is negative. 1 and 28 is positive. 5 and 23 is positive. 18 is positive. They may be your lottery numbers. 4 and 31 is negative. 12 is negative. Yeah, an elderly female is very important to this. There is a reunion. There's gossip involved, people sticking their nose in your business, too many people trying to tell you how to live your life. Loyalty and fidelity may be in question with those born 1970. There is insanity or someone possibly failing, having dementia, something like that. There's a marriage or a commitment involved. There's a lying deceiver, possibly a Leo, like I said, it's negative energy, the Leo, or somebody born 1962, plus or minus 12 February to February. Someone very familiar to you is lying. And you are unable to transform your energy until you sort this out. Somebody is very fickle, keeps changing their mind, and somebody's given up on love. They're not waiting for it to arrive anymore. 23, which is important, you know in your gut what this is. So Aquarius energy is about your wishes and dreams coming true. But first you have to face the chaos. It's not going to happen until you do. The best way to predict your future is to invent it yourself. So you're manifesting your own future. So if you're thinking negatively and thinking it's always going to be like this, it will. No one can save you but yourself. The name Alan and Kay could be important. Expect yourself to be tested. You will be shown waves of the future. How bad it's really going to be. Stagnation. There will be a certain disdain over anything viewed as common or ordinary. There is a seer into the future here. Someone who knows. Somebody may be stubborn. There may be things that are taboo or outlandish. Humanitarian issues, but not very practical. Somebody who wants to escape the mundane world and enter the realms of fantasy or graphic novels appointment games or role playing. So somebody may be online talking to somebody when they're playing fantasy games. At the same time, they can be rational and tend not to get caught up in emotional dramas. Aquarius are more interested in friendships over romantic relationships, so it may just be the energy, it doesn't have to be an Aquarius. In fact, Aquarians at first are friends before lovers, and unless of course you insult them by disagreeing with their far-fetched ideas and then your history. Aquarians are very attracted to people of other ethnicities and races. So if they do decide to couple with someone, it's generally a person who does not come from the same background, or sometimes even the opposite gender. Through all relationships, Aquarians will develop and grow, often as some kind of artist. Yet there is always a disconnected quality to Aquarians. They are noticeably peculiar in this they pride themselves. You can be assured that friends and friendly alliances are about to help you achieve your goals. It is possible that you are about to meet a group of people or become involved in organisations that will support you in an unusual plan or idea. It may be like a family group, but the emphasis will be placed primarily on the ideas of the crowd. If so, you are going to have to consider yourself the idealistic Pied Piper at the front of the group. Don't get lost in the crowd. You may find yourself dealing with persons from exotic or dissimilar backgrounds, those of a different ethnicity or culture than yours, from which you will learn greatly. Transgender people and cross-dressers may possibly mean something in the world right now. You will acquire different concepts and approaches through these dealings, which is changing you. In the coming months, travelling to faraway exotic places is likely to factor in. Mastering a new technology and dealing with futuristic concepts will be of benefit to you. Whatever you accomplish in the near future will be based on how well you master these new ideas and approaches. Science fiction or fantasy may become a subject of an art form. Another meaning behind this card is the meeting up of cutting-edge people, those who challenge what you believe to be true or established, though it may not be. Many times these people will be artists. With this card choice, you'll likely be mastering something new and untried, which will lead you to greater awareness and great success. The future, speculation, vision, speculative literature, science fiction, planets, stars, outer space, outside time and space, aliens, technology, computers, bionics, electricity, phones and other modes of communication, mental expansion, flights of genius, arrogance, flightiness, bisexuality, cross-dressing, optical patterns, pewter, silver, aluminium foil, taboo subjects, original ideas, free thinking, the unconventional, groups and associations, people of like mind who may be of a different mind to the rest of society, a bohemian crowd going against the status quo, marching to the beat of a different drummer, daring to be uncommon, appreciating the odd and the unusual, and taking on a challenge. Your wishes and dreams will only come when you face the chaos head on, and then there will be hope, healing and freedom. Eccentricity, surprises, standing on your own 2 feet, the future, technology, outer space and mastery. Ruby, maybe a name of somebody as well, that one. And rose quartz. Ruby is about your base chakra, it's about sex, it's about anger. It is the number 1, I believe. The birthstone of July, so somebody born in July may be important to you. Ruby refers to passionate love and peace. Furthermore, it is known to be a sacred jewel, meaning wealth, the wisdom of life and courage to overcome your fears. It is effective for people who feel depressed, lethargic or bored of their life. It does not only help them realise, but also guide in resolving their problems. How brilliant is that full circle, Spirit? Thank you. While it is full of liveliness and vitality, excessive energy can cause sensitivity or anger and thus requires your control. And the number 7, so the 7th month is July, which is also Cancer, or the number 7 could be important for some reason. This crystal holds the energy of love and empathy. It symbolizes yourself, stabilizes yourself and others to make you gentle and warm. It makes us understand and embrace each other at times of communication problems, quarrels or misunderstandings. It helps relationships in various ways and builds trust and consideration for others. It releases positive energy as it lightens up and gives vitality to an individual. It enables you to look after yourself and others, at the same time relaxes your mind. Going with your gut instinct. It's massively important. Thanks for listening.